Hello everyone, today is the 24th of June. We are into the 4th trading day of the week. So in this video, we are going to run you through our 5 most focused markets: Euro, Dollar, Gold, Nasdaq, US oil and Bitcoin. So we are going to talk about what has happened and what is our trading plan going forward, so you can make your own decision whether or not to take up our trading idea. Alright, so first one, we have the euro against the US dollar. So yesterday, we are talking about waiting for a pullback, and then somewhere near to the bottom of the rising channel at this demand zone, we can actually go for a buy. So indeed, it was really very close. In fact, this is enough because it is right above the demand zones. So the price went up and it reaches the supply zone at the top right here. And then almost reaching the top of the channel, it came down as well. In fact, I would say that this is already the top. So it came back down to the same price, and then eventually right now we are seeing that it is breaking out. Alright, breaking below this rising channel. So you just have to remember that the previous wave or the previous trend is actually a downtrend. So right now the price has pulled back once, it pulled back twice, and then it completed the third time. So there is a very high possibility that the price may start to resume a downward trend going forward. Alright, so that is very possible. So let's talk about what can be our trading plan now. First of all, I think coming back to the 4-hourly time frame, alright, we did see seen enough pullback, and if we were to pull out a Fibonacci from this level to this level, I think this is somewhere already at 38.2%. Enough for the bearish trend to resume from here. So usually in this case, of course, the very first thing is to wait for a breakout of a short-term rising trend, and right now we do have something like this. So I think we can wait. All right, let's wait for a little bit of pullbacks towards this area. All right, somewhere right here, which is about 1.1940, and then we can try and attempt a sell. So if let's say we are going to sell at this price, and we confirm that this is the retracement or the consolidation has ended, then we can look to sell from here, and stop loss wise will be just right at the slightly higher than the previous high. And our target, first one, back to this demand zone at the bottom, we want to take note of this level at 1.1888, and then all the way to the previous low 1.1853, and eventually will it go even lower? Of course, there are still a little bit of downside all the way to the bottom of the symmetrical triangle in the daily time frame. Alright, but however, just for today, I think we can simply just set our final target right at the previous low. So this will give a pretty good risk-reward ratio, about 80 pips of market movement, just enough for the euro US dollar. Alright, so that's for the euro against US dollar. Moving on, we have the gold. Alright, so for the gold yesterday, again, I think we did mention that we actually went for a buy. So it actually went up pretty well, broke out pretty strongly out of this consolidation, but unexpectedly it slowly came down bits by bit, and eventually it got even lower, and right now it is trading at the bottom of this consolidation. And so with this, what we are still seeing right now is that there is still support, right? There's still support at 1773, and we are seeing the price moving upwards again, and very soon we are going into the euro session. Who knows, there will be a buyback from here. So in any case, trading plan right now will not be too much of a difference. Let's say we are going to buy right here. Our stop loss will be just below this support, of course. And then in terms of the target, this time around we learn our lesson, so we don't want to go too far. First level will be back to this area. Why? Because obviously there is a lot of let me just put it up for you to see clearer. obviously there is a pretty nice support right here, so definitely there will be a lot of buyers going at this level, and therefore this becomes a supply. So the first target 1783, and then going forward we will aim for the previous high right here, or rather at this resistance level where the price failed to break higher yesterday. Now this will be our main target, but if say that it's able to go even higher, the final target I think we'll look at is at 1804, or rather just at 1800 will do. And so this will be the trading plan for today. Alright, so that's for the gold. And moving on, we have the Nasdaq. So yesterday our trading plan was to wait for the pullback to this level and then go for the buy. Indeed, it went down very close into this demand zone, and just like the Euro US dollar, and then it rebounded off. But right now we are still seeing price facing resistance. So what we are still seeing is higher lows, alright, but probably since it's not able to go any higher and it's still close at this price at the end of the day up till now, we might just want to wait for a further pullback, again retest the low right here since there's already demand at the bottom, and then try and attempt a buy. So I guess the trading plan for today is pretty much the same as yesterday. Alright, we'll still look for buy opportunity about 14,250, and then we'll aim for the, of course, first level. The stop loss, I think we want to set it a little bit tighter in this case, alright, because we are still seeing support by this trend line. Therefore 14,200 will be good enough for a stop loss. First target, of course, back to the previous high or back to this resistance at about 14,320. And finally, our main target is at the top of this rising channel. So that's for the Nasdaq. Moving on, we have the US oil. So again, we are very bullish on the US oil. Yesterday we are talking about a pullback again, but there wasn't any much pullback, and then it just went up and retest the high but found strong resistance. Seller came in, it came down all the way, and then right now it is just consolidating, but still we are still seeing support at this level, right, just nice right above the demand zone, which is also the breakout of this trend line. So therefore, if you are looking to buy the US oil, I think right now will also be a good time to do so. But one thing you might just want to take note is that this trend line right here has been somewhat broken. So there's a possibility that this trade may fail and it may go down even lower to look for a better demand zone. And if that really happens, well, tomorrow we will talk about it again. But as of now, the trading plan, we can continue to buy at this price, at this support price has already pulled back. So if we were to buy at this level, then the stop loss just below the demand zone, somewhere right here will be enough, 72.75. So the entry will be about 73.2. Target wise, alright, first target, of course, we want to put it at the resistance level right here, 73.8, and going higher based on the average of bullish wave, the highest we can aim for is right here, 75. So that is for the US oil. Last but not least, we have the Bitcoin. Alright, so the Bitcoin, we are waiting for a pullback, right? So yesterday we are talking about the breakout of this falling trend line and a strong rebound from the lowest point around 30,000. So therefore there could be a short-term rebound, a short-term uptrend in this case, and we are waiting for a pullback into this demand zone or demand level to go for the buy again. So right now we can simply just follow what we have planned for. Alright, price has pulled back twice, two wave of a pullback. It has found support right now, right at the trend line again. So we can definitely look to buy right now, and stop loss will remain the same, alright, just below the entire demand zone in this area. So that would be about 31,000, and entry price, if it's based on now, that would be about 32,800 or 32,900, and going all the way up. Of course, you want to put our first target at the at the supply zone right at the top here, to be more specific, somewhere right here, 35,450, and then final target will be into this supply zone at the top between 61.8 and 78.6%. That's important supply zone at the top, because this is where the price breakout of this rising channel. All right, so definitely there will be strong supply in this area. So that will be about 37,500, and that's for the Bitcoin. All right, with that, I have come to the end of today's forecast. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like what we are doing, do like our video, hit the subscribe button to get updated, and see you again tomorrow.